Hi guys, how's it going? Today we have a new moon in Aries, and Aries is the first sign in the zodiac cycle, so we are starting like a full new lunar cycle. This is a good time for setting intentions. Any new moon is a good time to set intentions, manifesting what you want for the month ahead, things like that. But this is a particularly good time to do it because we've got the spring equinox and yeah, a new lunar cycle begins. So let's see what we need to know at this time. This may be particularly powerful if you are Aries, if you've got a birthday coming up. Let's see. Okay, what's going on? The Chariot. So, I mean, that's a great card in itself, followed by the Emperor. So traditionally, the Emperor drives the Chariot. So the Emperor is Aries, funnily enough. It's all about progress, really. It's about progress, it's about pace, it's about forward momentum, it's about shifts, like shifts in circumstances and changes in perspective and things just really moving ahead. So it's really, really positive energy. So what we've got here, we've got wish fulfillment coming in around a connection. So let's start from the top. So we've got the Chariot, which is forward progress, forward momentum. Then we've got the Emperor, which is all around maybe checking in with yourself to see if you're being a little bit stubborn or you're being a little bit egotistical. So the Emperor is the divine masculine, but for me as a reader, he can sometimes come across as being like a little bit stubborn or a little bit single-minded. Maybe you need to broaden your perspective on how you're looking at things at this time as well, okay? So it can become a little bit of a sort of self-centered energy, so just make sure that that is not you at this time. We've also got something here around like a rebirth within a home situation. So this could be like a marriage or living with someone, or it could even be a family situation with that Ten of Pentacles. But there needs to almost be like one chapter closing and like a rebirth or like a regeneration of a situation. Something that's sort of been quite disappointing to you, that's been leaving you feeling quite low and quite kind of fed up. It feels like there will be a transformation here. And actually it feels like this could well be within a marriage or something like that with the Hierophant, because it's all around like traditional beliefs and outlooks and values and things like this. Now obviously it can transform one way or it can transform the other, in terms of, we do have a couple of cards here with the Tower and the Ten of Swords that could represent an ending. So it could be the closing of a relationship, and that's a transformation, you know, that something is coming to a close and you're on a path to like a new beginning and a new chapter in your life. If that is the case at this time, it is a good point, you know, in terms of like what the planets are doing for this to happen. We do have sort of heartache here though. It doesn't feel like it's been an easy decision or an easy choice, but it's been something you've been weighing up for a while, and maybe now you've both come to, you know, that realization that it's not working out and you know, it's going to come to an end. We do have a little bit of kind of limbo, I guess. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. Now this is interesting because this is around like a new relationship or a new connection. It can be reconciliation. So again, that could be the transformation that we see, that something has ended or you've been, you know, about to end something, and then it can transform to reconcile. However, it feels to me more likely to be one thing ending and then a new beginning coming your way, because we've got wish fulfillment. And we've got kind of happiness and fulfillment and fresh energy coming in here. We do have a connection going on as well here with the Lovers. This could be a connection that hasn't yet come in. It could be existing. It is very powerful. It can be soulmate energy. It can be Gemini energy. I've got Gemini, Capricorn and Aries and Taurus very strongly in this spread here at the moment. But this is about clear thinking. It's like you've got a clear mind now. You know what you do. You know what you want to do. You know what feels right to you. And this is what's going to happen, really. This is where you're headed. Also, it's like very strong intuition here with the High Priestess. So trust your intuition. Tune into your higher self. You know that what you're about to do or what you have done is the right thing, because this is very much like a phoenix from the flames energy with Judgment here. So as much as you may be beating yourself up or you've been hard on yourself about this choice, you know that you're not the same person now that you were. It's like there's a lot of energy here around like rebirth and regeneration and like coming out the other side, and kind of, yeah, you may be looking back and thinking, who I am now is not who I was a year ago or 6 months ago, and this is where I need to be now for me, you know, to move forward. There is some anxiety and there is some overthinking going on here, but I think you know that there needs to be a shift in order for things to really start to move forward in your life. You've been holding yourself back, or you've been stuck in a situation for too long. So that is the new moon energy, which kind of does tie into new beginnings, new chapters, new relationships, just forward motion really. I hope this helps. Let me know how it goes.